Oh, we are gonna see the Mario. I was wrong. My bad. We switched the thing and everything, but it is gonna be the Mario coming out, which is a little surprising. But small battlefield, I mean, that's a pretty good stage for Mario. You have not a ton of room if you're Mii Gunner, so Mario's gonna be able to chase you down, use these platforms to extend combos potentially. So I definitely don't disagree.
I mean, we were saying before, like, with C Caleb, if even though like he has like all these like characters he's like under his control, like when you have the hot hand, play it. Maybe Mario has the hot hand with the Telltale Mario.
Exactly.
But I know at least as well from like talking with him, he wants to use the Min primarily at least like for stage specific reasons. So I think especially like on this stage, I can see the benefit of going Mario.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
have the combo potential, you have those platforms always there, which means that you can just get those like really really nice strings off.
Yeah. Speaking of really nice strings, I'm loving the way that C. Caleb is using the grenade sort of as a bait to get Mario to throw out that reflector. And then when he does, the stealth burst comes right in, or the grab comes in. And does take that first stock. Slightly suspect DI. I don't know. I don't want to, like... I don't know for sure, because I don't know how hard Mii Gunner hits. But it looked a little suspect to me, and C. Caleb going to be taking that right to the bank. 53% on this first stock. Nothing to snuff at, because Mario could take stocks at, whatever percent he wants, but
that's one thing as well that if you never see Mii Gunner, you'll see C Caleb do a lot, which is fire that like a burst grenade and then immediately upbeat into the burst grenade.
Yeah, he's got a lot of cool tricks that you don't know about if you don't fight this character regularly. And if you're not fighting C Caleb, what other Mii Gunners are there?
Yeah, because he wants you to think that these things are safe. He wants you to think that you can just shield that burst grenade, because then he's just gonna go off with a grab and get those up air confirms.
Yeah, and like you were saying earlier, I'm loving the way he's positioning himself with the down B. I'm just gonna call it the magnet. With the magnet, he's using it to kind of get off these burst grenades a little bit faster and at different angles.
It also serves multiple purposes because if Mario does decide to like throw out the flat via cape, but C Caleb doesn't decide to follow up on it, he can potentially recover some of that explosive damage.
Exactly.
You don't see him really, approaching aggressively though with that magnet, and he's gonna get up smash directly forward by Mario.
Yeah, great roll read there from Mario. Sort of like a tale of two different styles of play, if you will. We have C. Caleb, who just wants to kind of overwhelm you with weird options you're not used to, and you have Mario, who wants to get a download on what you're doing specifically and get you in with Mario and use Mario's kind of explosive options to take stocks.
Yeah. A little bit of an unsafe recovery from C. Caleb, and Mario definitely going to capitalize on that with the side B.
Yeah, tries to reflect the stealth bomber, but not something you can reflect, unfortunately. Good down smash.
That little bait with the short hop is just so good.
Yeah, now we're seeing Mario with a lead here. No, it's not a huge lead, but it's definitely, like,
it's not
substantial.
A huge lead, but this is where things get tough, especially when C. Caleb gets this position started. This is when things get really, really hard. He has a position actually going to slightly mess up that distance with the burst grenade, but he's still going to get that up tilt off of it.
Yeah, he had so much covered there with the down smash, with the burst grenade, and then the up tilt just kind of taking that last option away from Mario.
And I feel like especially like with that, like
nice
down smash going in, but you see that C. Caleb, whenever he throws out the burst grenade, especially like after that little jump, he's always trying to go for that, immediate high upbeat and try to immediately cover it with it. But Mario was always looking for that little bit of a low there instead. C. Caleb has just not been going there at all. This is DI, so Mario not going to get another up air off of that. He managed to get away, but this is a lot of damage. He's already at over 100%.
Yeah, this string has lasted for a while, and the forward air, wow, going to catch that magnet, and Mario with a great final stock, going to be taking that first game in this, I must stress, is a best of 3.
This is a best of 3, and C. Caleb is no one to scoff at. Mario
no, absolutely not.
Just been, like, always, like, hunting around, like, nibbling, like, up at the top, at least, like, the top echelon of Wisconsin Smash, and the C. Caleb win would definitely do him well, at least in this sense.
I feel like the Madison Smash scene has kind of exploded since about early summer, maybe late spring, and Mario is one of the huge beneficiaries of that, because not only was he hosting his own tournaments at MATC, but he comes here every week, he's going to B2Ls, he's going anywhere and everywhere he can to improve.
Yeah.
And
I feel like I've seen him like on this upward trend ever since like he won the spot at least for that Invitational. I'm not sure at least like what the exact rules of the Invitational were, but ever since then he's just been on the grind.
He's definitely hit like a second gear in like leveling up, and Min Min is going to be the choice here because FD is coming out from C. Caleb. And so we're going to have Pac-Man, a very different match now. Instead of the Mario Mii Gunner on the small stage, we're going to have the Pac-Man Min Min on the large flat stage.
And I can kind of agree at least with this. I can agree with both sides, which is, especially with like Pac-Man as opposed to like say Mii Gunner. Pac-Man's more so going to go for like that trapping stuff, and like Min Min's going to be able to like bat it away. But especially if Pac-Man gets that one nair, he gets that one fair. He could have taken that all the way, and suddenly Mario could just be dead. But you see him going for those repeated landing nairs. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for those horizontal combos to really just bully Min Min off the side. And if you get that one little gimp, that's like the really, really bad situation. Yep. That's the
there it is. There comes the strawberry, but good recovery there by Mario.
Yep, and there goes the hydrant as well. If you get like the little dip at least down below, Mario trying to dip at least a little bit below, or straight down actually.
It's funny because I think both these characters like FD for different reasons. You have
that's a cherry. That's
oh my god.
That's what I said. You unlike Mii Gunner, you just have those like quick little like horizontal hitboxes. And granted, Mii Gunner has some good horizontal hitboxes. You have burst grenade. You have like the stealth bomber and all that stuff. But the problem is that you need stuff that's like relatively lightweight to just throw out. And those little cherries, those little strawberries, are definitely gonna do that for CK.
Yeah, we saw the fire hydrant come out there and force Mario off stage. That's going to be another thing I want to look out for in this matchup is that water, depending on where it's positioned, might be certain doom for Mario. Ooh.
Yeah, it's that hydrant.
Speaking of certain doom for Mario, jeez, that was surgical.
That. I just noticed as well, like on the Ultimate Stream Toolies for picking the characters. Under Mii Gunner, you can selectively say Sans or Cuphead.
That's really funny.
I
no love for Vault Boy.
No love for Vault Boy. Are there any? Nope. No love for Mii Sword Fighter. Any for Brawler? No love for Brawler.
Interesting.
Now the big question is, we're on Smashville, and I feel like Mario would stick with the. No, he's going back to the Mario actually.
Yeah, I think Mario is definitely the correct choice here with seeing how much, how well the Pac-Man did against the Min Min specifically. Like even if you have this extra platform as Min Min, I don't think it benefits you as much as the edge guarding, and Kaleb can get the edge guards.
Well, I feel like the edge guarding is one thing. I also think the ceilings are another thing. And I commented before how he was going to small battlefield. You have at least that ceiling, and especially on Smashville, you have that small ceiling yet again, where you can easily get those down air confirms or whatnot. And I've seen Mario's Min Min on Hollow Bastion. You have the same platform layout, but suddenly if you raise the ceiling up way much higher, Mario's ladder game is not going to be as good. But the stage control game from Min Min is going to become insane.
Yeah, and so Kaleb right here with a pretty hefty lead. Again, we're seeing a lot of this bonus fruit come out and a lot of these hydrants that are just kind of hindering Mario's day. You wouldn't think that Mario would be too. Ooh, he wanted something there.
He wanted some. I feel like he was a little bit unsure, at least of where the hitbox, at least from the bell would send. So, fun fact actually, with Bell, you get sent. I believe, aside from it being like a direct throw or whatnot, you get sent away from the bell. Depending on what hitbox you get it by.
Interesting. Ooh, I love the apple there, but not quite gonna take anything. Here's the trap coming out from Kaleb, but
this little snipe. He just said, "You want to hang down there? Here's a trampoline." He just threw a little thing down there.
It was like the one thing that beat that trap specifically, and Kaleb had an answer. He had traps on top of traps.
Actually, out of curiosity, have you ever seen Steve throw a bike?
Have I ever seen Steve throw a bike? I don't think so. I haven't seen Steve versus Wario.
I will show you this later, but like that little apple reminded me of this really funny interaction. Where Steve, when he throws the bike down, he doesn't throw it down. He throws it down and out. So you could throw at the ledge and basically just destroy Wario.
That's really funny.
It's the stupidest thing, because they were like, why give this to Steve? Why would you give this to Steve one more thing? Steve gets buffed every 48 hours. But that's beside the point. We're back to Mario versus Pac-Man.
Yeah. I like Mario here holding on to the... Oh. Yeah, great. I like Mario holding on to the strawberry because you saw how much of Kaleb's game revolves around this bonus fruit. And, like, each and every bonus fruit is integral to Kaleb's game.
You can't... If that wasn't S Smash or something, like, you can't do that. You can't do that here.
Absolutely not.
That's not allowed.
The triple kick.
But you see as well, like, Mario... He's doing these like things where he's not exactly he's using the cape especially, but whenever he chooses to actually use it, he's just going ham with it. He's not just doing it once and then just like letting it go, and that's how he's able to at least get a stop before.
Yeah, that's sort of like how how you want to deal with Pac-Man is you want to make him fear your cape, and if you're throwing out it once and he knows how to beat it, that's not fearing it. And so Mario's doing an excellent job of, ooh, just off that confirm.
So Mario is going to get away. Oh, yeah, and the little cape as well, a little bit farther away.
I like the read there that Mario went for, trying to get that up smash on the roll, but just out of range a little bit, and now he's off stage. This is a very scary position.
Yep, just throw out the key. You know, Kaleb saying, you know, you're doing this like, you know, a little bit unorthodox options with the cape. I have some orthodox options, just immediately throwing the key.
Mm-hmm. And that's definitely an unorthodox option because Mario would expect the bell to come out right there because Pac-Man has so many different bell confirms and options.
And it doesn't even have to be, you know, like immediately like throwing the bell. You could be saving the bell. But like, you know, waiting to immediately throw the key, that's a very, very odd timing.
Absolutely. Oh, wow, it got really quiet in here all of a sudden.
Yeah. The hush has fallen over the room as Kaleb is starting to let this lead go further and further. We're down to 3 minutes, and honestly, I'm not sure if this might be going to time.
I mean, I think if Kaleb doesn't get a stock pretty soon here, I think it might.
That spacing was also so good because even if Mario air dodged and went down, you saw it zoom by with the water. That could have been a really bad spot.
But there's no pressure on Kaleb to approach here. Is the thing.
No, that's the thing that just gets really, really hard, especially when playing against a character like Pac-Man. You have to make your openings count, but the problem is that you have to find those openings.
Yeah. Ooh.
A little bit of a mistiming on the cape, so he's gonna get hit by the hydrant.
Yeah, we got the apple coming out too. I think the apple is, ooh.
Oh, he actually hit his head. He headshot Mario. That's plus 100 points. 150 in cost.
Kaleb out here playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2 weeks before it releases.
Look, this is the rule of CS:GO. You always go for the headshots. You can see him just like standing there with that F tilt. He was kind of knowing at least like Mario wouldn't throw something out that powerful enough to immediately launch the hydrant, but he was waiting for it to be primed. Oh, that's a bad air dodge. And the water though is gonna mess up any sort of a combo.
Yeah, Mario does have an opportunity here though. 170%. That's not like that's max rage, and Pac-Man is not like incredibly heavy, but apple.
That's gonna do it. Good stuff coming out from Kaleb as he takes that, but yeah, you know. That was like one Mario, like, you know, up air into down air away from just death.
Yeah, I was expecting